Bachmann Class 411 4-car EMU set, Model Zone exclusive. This is the obligatory end of the box view. It is Bachmann product code number 31-427Z. It is a 4 CEP EMU number 7119, BR blue with full yellow ends, and it was produced exclusively for Model Zone. It says 21 DCC. This means that it has a DCC socket, not necessarily that it is fitted with a DCC decoder. So if you see that on there, don't assume you're getting a decoder with it. For the unboxing, this is the trailer car. They give you a spare door with a different head code on. Inside the box are the drawbars. There we are. Let's get this out. Sam's Trains style. There we are. It's got a red rear end to this. Anyway, it's now time to get it onto the turntable and show the 360-degree view. This is the trailer car. We can see it says number 7119 on the front. The connecting brake pipes are shown very clearly, and that of course is where you would connect it to the other unit when there's a multiple train formation. It has horns on the roof, and the interior of the cab is quite well depicted as well. Let's rotate it round. Here we have the shoe gear quite well depicted, and the British Rail logo, and interesting, at the top of the drop light is the metal piece of metal here that you would use to pull the window down, which is an interesting effort they've gone to make it realistic. There's the, of course, that would be the door into the next compartment. This model is quite good. It has curtains are depicted, and also the red triangle that was used in those days to denote no smoking areas of the train. They're not used in the present day because the whole train is no smoking. That is a look at the underneath of the unit. These are the depiction of the electric shoe. Of course, this is the method that Bachmann used to pick up the track. It connects to this connector here, which connects to this metal piece on the axle. Between the two axles, they are fitted with plastic so that they will not conduct. The intermediate car, and here of course got the toilet. And we see once again we've got all the curtains in place, which is quite a good touch in my opinion. Not really very much to show about this coach. But here we can see that the corridor is quite well depicted inside. I'm not sure that it would be painted white. They seem not to have finished this. You may leave a remark in the comments if you have an opinion, but I think this would probably be might not be white, but I'm not sure. This is the first class coach. Here we see we've got the window decals here which show the first class. That's a type of sticker that was used in those days. This is information about the weight and the restriction, the width restriction on it. Here again we see the curtains quite nicely depicted. This is the power car. It has a head code of 5 on the front, which would denote a route down to Dover, I believe. The power car is almost identical to the trailer car, but there are a few differences. Let's rotate this round. Again, we see it's quite well depicted. We see the electric shoe picked out quite well, and also the drop lights. Again, we see the metal bit along the top of the drop light depicted quite well. Here you will notice, though, if I remove the darker background, that here you can see the daylight through, but here you can't because there's a power bogey is in there and it obstructs the view through this window. It's a very minor consideration, but nevertheless it does detract from it very slightly. Anyway, that's enough of that. Now it's time to get the train down on the track and see how well it performs. You get an instruction leaflet which says to assemble the cars in the order shown. So obviously the first one is the power car, and then the intermediate car, and then the first class, and then the trailer car. So that's what we're going to do. The way to connect these cars is to place them on a piece of cloth upside down, like that. Inside the packaging you are provided with 2 sets of drawbars. One set of drawbars here is slightly larger than the other set. If you have a layout with narrow radius curves, then you need to fit the longer drawbars. But if your layout has radius curves that are radius 4 or larger, then you can go for the shorter drawbars. It's quite a simple matter to fit these drawbars. Just push them together like that. With the drawbars, one side is conducting, the other isn't, so you have to make sure you do insert them the correct way around. We have now got our train connected together. So now what we've got to do is just turn it back up the right way. There we are. And then we just take this out from there. And now the moment of truth. How will she run?